So, welcome back to part two of the Rose Quartz project. Um, in review of my first video, it brought me back to something I left out in the backstory, which was the fact that, well, hold on, let me flip back over because it was saying how when I mentioned, like, what do you tell yourself, labels, what else? Just that aspect. So I forgot to mention how all those years ago that even though I was in search of just something for understanding, I had people putting labels on me. I had people they put labels on me. They always just, just, I don't know. I was always looked at a certain way. And people tend to forget what they do. And with their own whatever their problem is, they try to dump on you because it's the easiest thing to do, other than to take accountability for the part that they play. So yeah, which helped, well, not help, which affected me in a way of how I looked at myself, how I felt about myself. Yeah. I had a lot of toxic people, places, things in my life. And it got to a point where I just like, I don't have to be these things. But I was also looking to change. I was looking for understanding. I would just, I'm not going to sit here. And also, I'm not going to always paint myself as the victim either, because I mean, there were times, yes, that was I problematic. Yes, there was. But at the same time, I didn't live my life being problematic. Let's dive deep and see why, okay, me viewed as problematic, or whatever label that was put on me, the bad guy, whatever. I had to dive deep with those things and find ways to rectify these things and make peace and move on. So that being said, yeah, I left that out. Honestly, it didn't even come across me until I did the other video in review. And I'm sure once I do this video in review, there'll be things that I will think to have probably said in this one, but maybe I'll do like a side note video, or a follow up even, or continue this with just different levels to this project. So anywho, let's dive into the next topic. Hold on, because the sun now has gone down. I find it interesting. I keep trying to tell myself, I'm off topic here, to remember to check the time whenever the sun seems like it's just gone away. That's it. Now it's dark now. But I always take notice of that whenever either I'm doing a video and I'm using the sun, and then it just drops off and now it's just dark. Yeah. So the next topic I have here is called Celebrate Yourself. And I do this when I feel called to, or when I can remember. Do this however you feel you should want to do this, whether you make a habit or whatever. So anyways, so fast forward, because I really wasn't thinking about this those years ago, is actually something that I been doing. And one night I was away and I was like, this is a good idea. Funny story about a funny story. We'll get there one day. It'll be titled Funny Story About a Funny Story. I promise you. So anyways, yes. So I was doing this recently and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is something that I think this would be a good thing to bring up, to incorporate with this Rose Quartz project. If you are still ministrating at the beginning, middle, or at the end, run a luxurious bath. Whatever that means for you. I mean, that can be bubbles, it can be a bath bomb. You can have something to drink, water, wine, elderberry juice, tea, or light tea lights if you do, or candles, just burn responsibly, be alert when you're doing this, don't want anything bad to happen. Or sprinkle some pink Himalayan salt in the water. A thing about pink Himalayan salt. Let me get my notes. Pink Himalayan salt helps draw out toxins, deep cleans the skin, and helps cleanse the body energetically. Excellent for manifesting self-love, helping not only to experience self-love, but also take action and do things that self-love implies. Also to note, I am not a doctor, so use your own judgment when it comes to adding elements to your water, as only you know how if it'll affect your pH and health. I personally don't use bath bombs. This is just me just making a side note. I personally don't use bath bomb because I'm afraid of my pH being thrown off. I will use only the lavender one made by Honey Pot, but since they're change, if you know, you know. I every blue moon buy it, and not every blue moon, just every once in a while I'll buy it and put it in my bath water. So, okay. So, water set. And if you're not ministrating anymore, guess what? You can still do this too. So either out loud or softly if you rather, or in your head, give gratitude to yourself for another cycle, or for being healthy and your body functioning properly. Remember, your body is not only your sacred temple, it is also a luxury. That's with or without tattoos, because you have people, and let me add, and piercings as well, and whatever else you use to enhance your body. You have the people, oh my God, I'm not gonna put a tattoo. It's like putting a tattoo on my body is like putting a tattoo on a BMW. When I first heard that, I think it was in the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. Special time. Nothing like it. In that time, things were different. Now, I mean, it's your self-expression, tattoos, piercings, whatever. It's your art, tattoo, piercings, whatever. So your body is your temple. You decorate that bad boy or bad girl however you want to. And finish up with one of my favorites. Now this is a mantra that I created, did not hear anywhere else, and I love saying it. So you'll finish up with I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole, I am healed, I am loved. And you don't have to celebrate yourself that way. You don't have to celebrate your cycle. You don't have to celebrate not having a cycle. Just find ways to celebrate yourself that for me, for me, I found ways to celebrate. I found a way to celebrate my femininity, to celebrate just being a healthy woman, to celebrate being a happy woman, a healthy woman, a whole, a loved, healed woman. And that doesn't have to be with a bath. It can be going to go get your nails done. Or you know what? It don't even have to be that. It can be just going and sitting in nature and just listening to the sounds. That right there, that's priceless. That's what I call whenever I come across something that, yes, we want riches. Yes, we want the wealth. But when I come across something that only comes through nature, I'm like, that's the riches right there. That's the wealth. Sitting outside on a park bench and all of a sudden a hummingbird flies by or it lands even near you. That right there, that is richness. That is the luxury. That is the wealth, because you got to witness that one little hummingbird, because hummingbirds, they're quick, they're all over the place, they're moving. So for you to catch it still, I mean, how special is that, right? Maybe I'm just a nature girl, I don't know, but anyways, moving along. Let's see. Wow, this is coming along quite quickly, so I feel like I'm definitely going to have to build on this. So take it a step further. Again, this is what I do, and you will find ways to do this for yourself. Call all of your energy back from people, places, things, etc. Forgive yourself for giving your power away, whether you were aware or unaware. So, what I mean by calling your energy back, for example, hold on. Let me just finish out the section and then we can dive in individually. Return to sender the negative energy you receive, whether you are aware or not. Send it away with love, regardless. I know. You always want to send it away with, you want to always send it away with love. And in my opinion, you can only do that when you have healed your heart chakra, because for you to be able to send someone, I don't like to say enemy, but if you are when you can be in a space to where you can send your enemies love as a form of healing for them, you are in, like, to me, like in the ultimate heart chakra healing function, or healed function, I should say, because it took a long time for me to get to that point. It did. Love and light first. There is a time for reaching into that spiritual bag and having to do what you have to do. But we move in the intent to heal. And then journal. So what I mean by calling your energy back, you forgive yourself. You say, I call my energy back. I forgive myself for feeling like I needed to make myself small, or not speaking up for myself when I know I should have, or clarifying something that wasn't quite clear for someone else. They assumed that I just went along with it. How else do you, or you just simply, just whatever you did that you felt like you acted against yourself. And I'll give a good example of that. Like I said, I've always can, read energies and read a room. And my intuition has always, always functioned the way that it should. But the way that I would give my power, I used to give my power away when I was much younger. When I knew something and I would address it, I would allow people to gaslight me. And it was me betraying myself. Another example, when it came to reading energies off of someone, I met someone years ago. Well, let me say, someone years ago came into our family, and right away, the energy off of them just, it was disgusting. And then the people that they associated themselves with had that same just disgusting vibe. But me, okay, Keisha, we don't need to be mean, because people would label me as being mean. But if I know what your energy is, and I feel that, no, it ain't being me. This is me putting a wall up, protecting myself. Because don't bring that shit here. You are a disgusting individual. Well, your vibe is disgusting. Your aura that you're giving off is disgusting. Your spirit is disgusting. Not to say that they walk around like a slob and whatever, don't have manners. I mean, someone who just low vibration, I wouldn't think they have manners anyways. But let me not be judgmental on me. But you get the gist. So this person, I told myself, okay, Keisha will know, give them the benefit of the doubt. And for a while there, they had me fooled. For a while there, they did. They had me fooled. But I slowly would, I'm like, I know I'm not tripping, but me still trucking along, trying to be just, give them a chance, give them a chance. And when their true colors, excusez-moi, when their true colors finally just out in full display, it was like, dang, Keisha, you was right the whole time. And not in that moment, but not too, just this year, I made a promise to myself that I will no longer betray my intuition or betray my intuition or ignore what I feel or what comes to me. I will not betray my intuition. I will not betray my ability to be able to read energies or a room, auras off people, whatever. I will not. And I will not question it. So, call my power back. Yes, I believe in my power of intuition, believe in my power of reading, whatever. And if you know what your special gift is, that's great. And if you don't worry. You know it, you just don't know it yet. Because when I was a kid, I used to always say, I always know, I just know without knowing. I always knew it without knowing it, or I always know without knowing it, or something, whatever. Like, I was a kid telling myself these things. So, and then returning back to sender. So, it's something, it could be something as evil, something as simple as someone giving you the evil eye and you don't even know. This could be people close to you. It could be people you don't know, people who could see you in passing and you don't see them. Someone sending you the evil eye or ill will, you send that right on back, and you send that with love. You don't stoop down to their level. Let me see. Sorry, I got distracted with notifications. I do not have my phone on do not disturb. Um, I wanted to say send it back, to touch back on the sending it back with love. Um, you want to try to do that. You don't always want to send it back and then, dig into that spiritual bag, and they getting their ass whooped. Because trust and believe, anyone who is doing anything against you, without your knowledge of it, simply because it's a them problem that they want to take out on you and they don't want to do the work. Trust and believe it's all recorded. Someone sees, whether that's the Most High, whether it's someone in passing. It's all seen, it's all felt, it is all heard, and everyone gets their just due. Karma, judgment, justice is all fair. And I can say I've been on both sides of good karma, bad karma. So I am not one to sit here and speak on something I don't know, because trust me, I've had to learn some hard lessons, and grateful to be like, okay, well, I looked at this trial as a lesson, and I won't have to go through this again, because I can recognize patterns and cycles and be, oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm not about to do that again. So, and even if you can't send it away in love, still return back to sender what does not belong to you, what does not resonate with you, what no longer serves you, what you just what someone put on you, you send that back to them or to the source or what have you. Let me see, was there anything else on that? No, I think that was it. 4411. I believe that's it. I don't have anything else. I really hope this helps. Like I said, take this as a template, but come up with your own way, and always ask for guidance and protection. That was one thing. So this luxury bath, whatever, if you decide that's something you want to do, pray over your water before you get in it. Put your intention in, this, I'm running this bath with the intention to heal, to celebrate, to balance, whether that's your heart chakra, your aura, to just appreciate being feminine, and to just strengthen that as well. With anything you do, you always want to pray for protection in the process, because you continue doing something enough, it becomes a ritual. You want to always pray over your rituals, pray for protection of your rituals during events. Just stop, say a little something, and then continue back your way, and then in the end you pray and you thank, call in your honorable ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, to give you a word while you are maybe meditating while you're in this luxury bath, or while you're sitting at the park on that bench, or getting your nails done even, or just going on a nice drive. Just it's just whatever. This can be whatever you make it. Just remember your why you're doing this, and just yeah. So again, good luck to you on your journey to self-love and your self-worth. And and once you get on the other side of it, it's only up from there. And do your part to let the next woman know, hey, it's going to be okay. Let's work together to try to fix this and heal you. And yeah, because that's the whole purpose for this, is because of the fact that I am trying to help someone, and it reminded me of a time where I was at a low point, and I suffer alone. I don't really share details about myself to people, and so yeah. So if no one understands, trust and believe that I do, because I had to dig myself out of a very, very deep hole. And who you see today will tell the story over and over. And, I won't tell the story one-sided, because, I have been the creator of some of my problems. Well, not even the creator. I've been the co-conspirator. I have been the bad guy, even though, yes, I was labeled the bad guy. Sometimes, so you want me to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. And you don't want to make that decision to give in to the labels that people put on you to make themselves feel better, because chances are, while they're pointing fingers at you, they got some pointing back at them. So I don't know what the story is or what it could be for you, but just know that if you created that label for yourself, you can take that label off anytime you want. You just got to be willing to do the work. And also make peace with the ones that you hurt. I didn't bring that up because I was really just trying to focus on trying to, just focus on you and healing what you need to do, but also make sure you make peace with the people that you hurt. Now, if you go as far as to try to make peace with someone who hurt you, that's a big deal. So, by all means, if you feel called to do that, do that. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap. Once again, thank you for taking the time out to view this, and I hope it helps, and I hope that you find your own way and style. And even if not, don't worry, it'll come to you. And happy heart healing, happy self-love healing, and journal.